Hi INFJs and Autistic INFJs. Today we're talking about 5 habits that we can adopt that will improve our mental health drastically. I love talking about this. I love talking about mental health and I love talking about habits. These 5 habits, when we improve our mental health, we're going to feel more fulfilled, less stressed, more balanced, more connected, more confident, more inspired. It is so important. And so many of us, when we're feeling like down in the dumps, it's a lot of our habits that we've got going on in our daily life that we don't even realize are impacting us that way. So welcome to my channel. If you're new and you haven't met before, my name's Trina Bretnell. I'm an INFJ and I'm also autistic. I love coming here and showing up and sharing things that have helped me out through my life, and hoping to help one other INFJ and one other autistic INFJ feel seen, heard, and understood, because that would have made a world of a difference to me years ago if I could have related to just one other person. So that's what I do. And I love doing it because I love helping people and I love coming on here and sharing things with you guys. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. I am grateful for you all. Now, before we get going, there is one thing I want to mention. If you have a topic that you would like me to discuss, maybe you're struggling with something or just something you'd like to learn more about, feel free to put it in the comments. Or if you're not comfortable with that, I totally understand, because that was me at one time. I will put my email address in the description of this video, so feel free to reach out and email me with whatever you would like me to talk about or ask a question, or if you just want to say hi, because I love hearing from my viewers. Okay, let's get into this. I love talking about mental health. I think I already said that, but I really do. I could talk about stuff like this until the cows come home, and sharing little tidbits and things that we can do to improve our life, because I see it and it really breaks my heart when I'm lurking around social media. And yeah, I totally lurk. I'm a lurker. I'm an INFJ. Of course I'm a lurker, right? I'm always on the sidelines reading. But I'm in a lot of INFJ groups and communities and that sort of thing. And I see lots of people stuck in that dark rut where they're feeling really bad about themselves. They hate who they are. And it breaks my heart, because it's amazing being an INFJ. When we understand who we are and learn about our strengths and start leaning into them and being who we're supposed to be, we're amazing people. We truly are. And so many of us don't know that. And like I said earlier, a lot of it is the habits that we've got going on in our life are keeping us stuck. And it really it makes me sad when I see that, because I've been there. I was there for a number of years, and I know how heartbreaking it is, how sad, how lonely and dark it can be. So the first habit that I want to talk about that will improve an INFJ and an autistic INFJ's mental health is pursuing lifelong learning. This is a big one, you guys. INFJs are learners. Whether we're autistic or not, we love to learn. We have a learning brain, right? Are you not a researcher? When you hear something or a term or a subject, are you not just itching to go and research it until you can't research it anymore because you need to know everything about it? I know so many INFJs are like that, and I'm like that. I research all types of things. We thrive on the deep thinking. Learning keeps our mind active and it wards off boredom. You don't want to be a bored INFJ. A bored INFJ is a dark INFJ and a depressed and lonely INFJ. Don't get bored. Keep learning, feeding that mind. It also wards off cognitive decline. And that's also huge as well. So it's really good. Even if you're not an INFJ, lifelong learning. It is really great for brain health. It increases self-confidence, mastering new skills. That's huge, because lots of INFJs lack this for a number of reasons I'm not going to get into. Now, the second habit an INFJ and an autistic INFJ can adopt that will improve mental health is practicing mindfulness. This is also huge. We are in our head all the time. I think INFJs spend more time in our head than any other personality type. We are always in there. That's our safe place. We like to be in our head. And we need to be in our head to stay healthy for a bit. There has to be a fine line. We have to have boundaries. We do need to get out of our head, though. Being in our head all the time isn't a good thing. And I know I've spent years in my head, because that's what it felt like. I mean, there were moments when I was like, I can't even get out of my head. I'm just stuck in there. So being mindful and pulling yourself out of your head and back into our body is huge, right? We're emotional beings, and the only way we're going to feel those emotions and get to know them, to be able to manage them so that we're not feeling overwhelmed when we go out in public, is being in our body and experiencing it, right? Also, we are our first cognitive function. Our dominant function is introverted intuition. It comes through our emotions, our feelings in our body. When we're in our head, we don't get any of that. We're not hearing or feeling our introverted intuition, which is guiding us. Like that's our compass in life. So that's when we're feeling lost and out of sorts, and we're making bad decisions, and we're feeling stuck, and it seems like everything we do is going wrong for us. And become mindful. Get out of your head and into your body. Notice what's going on around you. Pick 3 things. This is a huge struggle at first. If you're just learning how to get out of your head and into your body as an INFJ, it's a struggle. I had to set timers, and a lot of my other clients, I get them to set timers throughout the day to remember, get out of your head, get back into your body, notice 3 things around you, and make it 3 beautiful things, because really we want to see beautiful and cool things, right? The third thing that will help an INFJ get into a better mental health state is limit negative influences. This is huge, like the news. Man, I haven't watched the news in years. It's been close to, I want to say 15 years since I've watched the news. No, I never know what's going on around me. I haven't the slightest clue. I mean, the world could be ending around me and I wouldn't know. It's not true. Actually, Jay watches the news for me. I don't watch it, but he does tell me things that I need to know, but he tells them to me in a way that I can handle them, because I mean, it will send me into a tailspin. The news is negative. It always is. I said I'd start watching the news when they start broadcasting good things that are happening in the world, because I know there's a lot of good things that are still happening in this world that they don't broadcast. Social media is another bad influence. If we allow it to be, it doesn't have to be. I have my social media set up so I only see things that are going to uplift me. I don't see all those negative things because I can't handle it. And negative people around you, also limit them. It's okay. Set those boundaries. We're allowed to. You're worth it. We can do this. You don't have to be around them. I had to do that. I was around a lot of negative people. If you're around people that are just going to keep you down and stomp on you instead of lifting you up and being excited about you, limit your time around them. You'll feel so much better when you start doing that. Now, the next habit an INFJ, an autistic INFJ, can adopt to create a better mental health is set goals and track the progress. Now, when we're setting goals, they need to be small, manageable goals. We are perfectionists. Don't set something that's outrageous and that sounds super cool to achieve. That could be your long-term goal. But for this, we want short-term goals that are achievable. And then we want to track the progress. So set your goals. Maybe you want to do it for a whole week. Maybe you want to do it for just a day. What do you want to get done today? Okay. And break those things up into small, manageable, bite-sized goals. And then at the end of the day, go through and see what it is that you did. And focus on what you accomplished, not what you haven't got done, what you accomplished. So remember, again, we're perfectionists. We want to set those really high, amazing goals, and we're going to push ourselves to achieve them. Don't do it. That's your enemy. It's not helping you. Don't do it. Break them down into small, bite-sized things, track them, celebrate those wins. You don't have to throw a party, but you just have to notice them and say, you know what? Good job today. You did it. You did it. You achieved this. Good job. That's huge. The fifth thing an autistic INFJ and an INFJ can do that will bring them to a better mental health state, I don't know if that sentence even made sense, that will help their mental health, is spend time in nature. This is my favorite one, you guys. Spend time. I tell everybody this. Go spend time in nature. I think it will fix everything. It really will still save the world. Spend time in nature. Gardening, getting your hands in the dirt, hiking, or running. If you're a runner, go run through nature's trails. So much fun. I love being out there. This will ground us. Again, it goes back to being mindful, getting back into your body, grounding. It's huge. Nature is just healing. I used to call it I'd blow my cobwebs out of my head. But it just brings us back into our body, brings us back here, and it's solitude. So it's going to recharge us, and nature is just so healing. So spend time in nature. I hope that was helpful. 5 things, 5 habits to adopt. So pursue lifelong learning, practice mindfulness, limit your negative influences, set goals and track progress, and spend time in nature are 5. There's many things that we can do to improve our mental health, but those were the top 5 that I picked out for today. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if it was helpful. Give me the thumbs up, like my video, and please feel free to share it. The more times it's liked and the more times it's shared, the more INFJs we get to help, and that's really what it's about. And I also invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining me. I am very, very grateful for you all, and I will see you again very soon with another fun video. Till then, bye for now.